Listen up, really listen. The relentless need to be liked, accepted, and validated by everyone is a silent poison that seeps into your soul. It subtly erodes your sense of self, making you a chameleon constantly changing to fit in. Every single time you say yes when your heart screams no, every time you compromise your values to appease others, you are actively building a cage for yourself, brick by painful brick. A cage built of resentment and regret. This isn't kindness or generosity, it's self-abandonment of the most profound kind. You are abandoning your own needs, your own desires, your very essence. You trade your precious time, your energy, and your own well-being for fleeting moments of approval, a pat on the back, or a superficial compliment. And let me tell you, it's a terrible deal. The worst you could possibly make. Survival, true thriving, isn't about being popular or amassing a crowd of superficial admirers. It's about being unapologetically authentic, standing tall in your own truth, and honoring your unique self. Lions don't apologize for being lions. They roar, they hunt, they command respect. So why, I ask you, are you constantly apologizing for simply being you, for taking up space, for having needs and desires? This desperate need for external validation makes you predictable, bland, and ultimately forgettable in a sea of conformity. True strength, the kind that resonates deep within your soul, is the unwavering courage to be yourself, even if it challenges the status quo and makes others deeply uncomfortable. The more desperately you chase after approval and validation from external sources, the more profoundly you lose touch with your authentic self, the more your true identity fades away in the mirror. Break free from those self-imposed chains. You, and only you, are the architect of your life, the master builder of your destiny, not a doormat to be trampled upon, not a puppet dancing to someone else's tune. It's time, right now, to reclaim your power, to stand tall, and to live a life that is authentically, unapologetically yours. When you live to please everyone, you lose yourself. It starts small, compromising on little things, silencing your preferences. Over time, you forget what you even like. You become a chameleon, blending in but losing your true color. Your biggest decisions get hijacked by fear of disapproval. You live a script written by others, not yourself. Quiet resentment builds and you feel trapped. Millions walk around like this, zombies, dead inside from giving away their power. Don't let that be you. Tune out the noise. Listen to your own voice. What is the most powerful word you can wield to reclaim control of your life, to truly steer your own ship? No. No is a complete sentence. It's a full stop. No explanation needed. It's a boundary, clearly defined. For people pleasers, those who thrive on approval, saying no often feels terrifying, like a betrayal of their core identity. But it's growth. It's the uncomfortable stretching of your comfort zone, the breaking down of old, limiting beliefs. Every no you give to others is a resounding yes to yourself, to your needs, your dreams, and your well-being. Making hard choices, those difficult decisions that require courage and self-awareness, forges your character, shaping you into a stronger, more resilient individual. Like lifting heavy weights at the gym, pushing your muscles to their limit, it's uncomfortable, it might even hurt, but it's absolutely necessary for building strength and achieving your goals. Say no to what drains you, to the energy vampires and the soul-sucking commitments, and say a resounding yes to what builds you up, to the activities and relationships that nourish your soul and fuel your passions. The right people, the ones who truly care about you, will respect your boundaries and understand your need to prioritize yourself. The wrong ones, the manipulators and the users, will inevitably reveal their true colors when you start saying no to their demands. Your time and energy are finite resources, precious commodities that you can never get back. Invest them wisely in the things that truly matter. You are the CEO of your life, the ultimate decision maker, responsible for charting your own course and leading yourself to success. Every yes you give to others that betrays your own needs and desires, that compromises your values, is essentially stealing from your future self, robbing yourself of the opportunities and the happiness you deserve. So, start making those hard choices, those difficult decisions that will ultimately lead you to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Start saying no without guilt or apology to the things that don't align with your values and your goals. True freedom, the kind that comes from living in alignment with your authentic self, is waiting for you on the other side of those difficult decisions. So, what's the final step on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment? It's about learning to live for yourself, unapologetically. Embrace your individuality, your passions, and your dreams without reservation. Now, let's be clear, this isn't about being reckless or irresponsible. It's about embracing radical authenticity. It's about aligning your actions with your values and expressing your true self to the world without fear of judgment or reprisal. Be prepared because some people simply won't like you, and that's okay. In fact, that's often proof that you're making an impact, that you're challenging the status quo and inspiring change. True leaders are often polarizing figures. They inspire strong opinions, both positive and negative. Because they dare to challenge the status quo, they dare to think differently, and they dare to act in accordance with their beliefs. So let disapproval be nothing more than background noise, a faint hum that doesn't distract you from your path. Trust your own internal compass, your intuition, and your values to guide you forward. Start today. Begin by stopping doing just one thing simply to please someone else. Reclaim your time and energy. Make just one decision today that's 100% for you, something that nourishes your soul and brings you joy. These small acts, these conscious choices, build momentum and cultivate self-respect. Remember, you are the only one who ultimately lives with the consequences of your choices. So make sure you respect the person you see in the mirror, the person you are becoming. Stop seeking validation from the crowd, from external sources that have no real bearing on your worth. The only approval that truly matters, the only validation you need, is your own. Your real life, the life you were meant to live, is waiting just beyond the horizon. So step into it and claim it as your own.